Hello and welcome to this impromptu test podcast for Jimmerish FM. And today I have with me Natalie.
Hi, how you
Do you
going
give
there?
out your real name on the internet, or?
Yeah. Feel free to say my full name, Natalie Rees.
And you can check that out on MySpace or something like that.
MySpace or Facebook.
Stalker.
Stalker book.
She's the next big thing in Perth
Well,
as an performing artist.
that's right. Hopefully looking to move over to the East Coast, preferably Melbourne or Sydney next year.
Oh, don't say that. We try and encourage people to be their best in Perth.
Well, I would if there was roles for me, but unfortunately I'm not a child, so I can't go on any of the children's TV shows. And, I'm a little bit young to play the mum on the TV shows, so, really at a loss.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Unless I want to work in theatre, which I guess I could.
Now you were just telling me that you are going away.
Yes. July 20, I fly out to London. So it's quite exciting for me. I'm looking to do some study over there at the Actors Centre in London. Also a lot of travel because my mother's side of the family is from there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sounds lovely. And that you leave that there mid-July. And how long are you going for?
At the moment, I've set a time limit of 3 months. So, I don't know, depending on what comes up there, I may stay longer. But definitely 3 months at the moment.
Oh, cool. So I gambled for the first time today in my life. Have you ever gambled before?
No.
Like with money? Obviously you might take a red light or something. But
Well, not at the casino. I've gambled playing poker with friends.
Oh, yeah. I bought a lotto ticket today for the $90 million mega draw.
Yeah, I don't like lotto because you're never going to win it really, are you?
I know, who knows? But I want to be part of something big, so it's $90 million. It's like, whoa. And the queue was massive. Like, I was just in the queue for ages. Well, actually, the queue was moving really fast as well, because obviously it's not that far. It doesn't take that long to buy a ticket, but it was still big, the queue, because so many people were like going, oh my God, I want $90 million.
Well, here's my thing, right? So it's $90 million and everyone gets the hype up and, people like you who've never bought a lotto ticket, buy one. And then that just makes them the $90 million anyway because of the hype. So really, it's not any more exciting than any other lotto draw, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's like
90 million.
90 million. Like, wasn't the biggest one before being like 30 million or something?
Yeah, but
And now if heaps of people buy this one, then it'll be, and no one wins this week, it'll be even bigger next week.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Just this ongoing cycle.
Yeah, but I did think about buying a lotto ticket because the front of the paper today was a photo of this guy and this ugly girl with the lotto tickets saying 90 million.
Some people from WA just won $1 million just on the weekend.
That would be nice,
But
wouldn't
West
it?
Australians seem to win a lot of tickets, so I figure if I'm West Australian, I've got to buy a ticket.
You're making me feel like I want to buy a ticket now. Are you working for Lotteries West or...?
My dad, my uncle used to actually be the head of Lotteries Commission WA.
Oh.
But not anymore, so I don't feel like I'm that biased.
You don't feel obliged to promote them?
No. That's like I said, my family, I love it, full into it. So I've had lotto tickets bought for me before, like for my birthday and like scratchies and stuff, but I've never actually bought one myself before. Except for like when I was like 8 years old, I was at the airport, we're going to Mauritius, and we bought a scratchy just to waste the time while waiting for our plane, and I won $5 and I bought another 2 scratchies with my $5 and then lost everything.
Shame.
So,
well, I can honestly
story.
say I never gamble. And then at the Wazzers this year, were you at the Wazzers?
No, I didn't go. I was away.
They gave, I don't know, I think obviously Lotteries West was sponsoring it. They gave you all these scratchies. And
scratchies. So people in the crowd, like, no one's listening to the thing. They're just
well,
like,
no. I waited and afterwards, and I only scratched it the other day because I forgot all about it. I thought, and I won $2. Then I bought another one, won another $2. Then I bought another one, won another $2, bought another one, and then I lost.
Oh.
Yeah, a bit depressing.
Have you met anyone who's ever won any money off a scratchy, like anything more than like $20?
My dad, was his birthday yesterday, and he had a few scratches. He won $30 on one.
Whoa.
Bit of a big win, $10 on another. But
Whoa.
talking of winning things, my brother's girlfriend's mother, she enters all these competitions
Mm-hmm.
and she wins things all the time.
Your mum?
No, my brother's girlfriend's mum.
Oh, really?
She's like...
How old is your brother?
My brother is 21.
Oh, you haven't.
I'm 23.
So who are those people I met at the pool? They're your friends of the family.
Oh, yeah, they're not my family. They're my family friends. Gosh.
So I'm thinking they're your younger brothers for some reason in my head.
No. Have you been to my house?
But I guess they are your younger brothers, no.
Okay, well, I don't live where you went, so it's not my house.
Yeah.
You know that. Yeah, no, that's my brother's friend.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sort of looks like my
so
brother,
they were 21?
actually. No.
You have a even younger brother.
I have a 21-year-old brother. I have a 17-year-old brother. I have a 14-year-old brother, and I have a 9-year-old brother.
Oh my god, so you're the oldest and you're the only girl.
Yeah, you knew that, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I do. But now I'm just like, flashback. What's that like?
It's a bit of a nightmare, really. I was at dinner last night with my family for my dad's birthday. It was all lovely. And I haven't told you this, but I am seeing some person.
Oh, really?
Seeing a guy, sort of. Anyway, he decided to come after dinner to meet my family. We're going to go back to my house and have birthday cake.
This is your birthday?
My dad's birthday.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the scratchies.
Yes. So they had given me a hard time for him not coming to dinner before. They said, "Are you embarrassed of our family?" Rah-de-de-rah-de-rah. And I said, no, he'll come if you want him to come. Oh, no, well, don't worry about it. Do worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, he said he'll come and meet us at our house after dinner. We're all ready to go, and as soon as I said he was coming, they're like, "Oh, well, let's stay at the restaurant for coffee." I was like, "But you just said we weren't staying for coffee, but now we are." And I said, "But Oliver's coming to our house." They're like, "Oh, well, why should we have to organise the whole night around him?" And I was like, "You've just told me to come." And then, being the emotional person I am, I started crying because I'm just so mature. And I'm just a very sensitive person. And my brothers, 4 boys just having a go at you constantly, and so I start crying. I'm at the restaurant crying, and the waiter's coming. I'm like, "Just look down, Natalie. He won't see you crying." But he was quite good. He just pretended he didn't see me crying. And then it was fine. And then I had a fight with my grandmother because she was coming to Europe with me for the first 6 weeks, and she only told me she wanted to spend 48 hours in Paris.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wasn't happy about that. I was like, we need 4 days.
Can't you just take the train over, spend a week
Yeah,
by yourself?
Well, I will have to. But then my mum, our family's hilarious. Mum's going, "But I don't want you going to Paris by yourself. It's dangerous." And my brother's going, "Yeah, it's dodgy. You shouldn't go there by yourself." And my grandmother's like, "Well, I'm only staying 48 hours. And dying here. But no, it'll work out. I always get my own way in the end.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Family sagas.
Yeah. So, what is your grandma going to do there 6 weeks?
Well,
She has visiting the family as well? Or?
Yeah. So, because my mother's side's from there, obviously my grandmother's from there, we're going to visit family. So we have some, I think it's her cousins in London, or just outside of London, that we will stay with for a while. And then she's from Torquay.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll go down to visit people in Torquay. And then we will go over to Paris. And then we have some family in the south of France.
Yeah.
And hopefully...
What part of France?
Well, this is the thing, I wish I could say Nice or something like that, but no, I don't actually even know where it is. I should probably find that one out.
Yeah.
But yeah, some
Get the
little
right train.
country
You
town.
catch the train?
Well, this is the thing I've been arguing about with her as well. She said, well, because, you can get the Eurorail. And I was like, well, we should get it before. She's like, no. We'll just do it when we're over there. I was like, but it's going to be more expensive. She's like, no, it won't. And... yeah. So, the start of a good trip.
Is this your advice coming from being a former travel agent?
Yeah, no. I don't know.
Did you ever have to book all this stuff before? Is this all so easy cruisy for you because you've been planning other people's trips?
Not really. Well, flights wise, yes. But I don't know a lot. Well, I do know about the Eurorail, but it's really hard. It just depends if you want to organise your trip and your itinerary quite strictly before you go, or if you want to be a little bit spontaneous and do whatever you want when you go. So I don't know. We'll have to sort it out. We will sort it out. It's going to be great. Like, me and my grandmother will have a fun time. She's pretty fun, despite our differences.
So what do you think? This is like sort of the first, it's not, I don't know if it's an official podcast, the first official podcast with like 2 microphones that I've ever done. It's pretty, do you like my shed?
It's beautiful.
It was really clean when I first started, but because it's been sitting here for 2 months unused, I started putting stuff here to put space in, like my bike and mattresses and stuff like that. What will happen is when we're actually fully going, this will be on our live, the internet, so it'll be like a webcam, so people, if they're listening live, they can see who's on camera. But I still need another connector to plug that in. But
cool. Very, very exciting.
Yeah, so maybe you can come back and do one of our shows. Yeah,
I'm all in for that. But you know, like you said, I can even Skype in while I'm in London. Say hi.
Are you taking like a laptop or something?
No. I do have a laptop, but I actually need a new one because it's too old and slow. So.
Is that what you go on Facebook with?
No. I go on my parents' computer.
Right.
I still live with my parents, as you do, James.
Well, I live in my parents' house. They've grown up and moved out, you know. So
I love it.
I kicked them out of the house and took over their shed and turned it into a podcast studio.
Yeah, I wish my parents
turned their
would do
living
that.
room into a cinema, and slowly taking over the rest of the house with all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, why not, hey?
Yeah.
If you can.
Slowly get my sister out, and then I can use the front room. Or at least move my brother in there, and then I can use his room. I don't know which will come first.
Yeah.
But, eventually. I want to if I win Lotto, I'm going to put a pool out here, just next door. And
what do you mean next door? Is in the vacant block or in?
No, just where next to the shed.
Yeah, because if it's next door, it's actually not your land.
No. Well, that'd be interesting just to turn up and film people's reactions if they start putting a pool in and they don't know.
Hilarious would that be if you had so much money you could do that.
Yeah.
Be like, well, sorry, you guys weren't using it. And then you just have to remove it afterwards.
Have you seen Tom Green's movie?
Which one?
Freddy Got Fingered?
No, don't think I want to.
Yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much a story about him getting all this money so he can do like really annoying stuff to his dad.
That guy's
he's kind of my inspiration for this project. If you've been to tomgreen.com, you know.
Really?
He's full into he turned his house into a TV studio, so I'm sort of turning my shed into a radio studio.
Cool. Wow. Yeah. Okay, well, I think I have to go. What's the time?
It is 3:30.
Oh, perfect. Yep. I need to be somewhere at 4.
Well, thanks, Nelly, for coming on to this first test run of the equipment here.
No worries.
Hopefully you'll be back many more times.
I will be. Okay, thanks for having me, James.
Where can people find you on the internet? Do you have a website? Or
I do not have my own website, but, you know.
Do you have a Twitter account?
I don't. Twitter, yuck.
Do you have a Facebook? Did you get a special Facebook username when they came out last week? So it's facebook.com/
Yeah, I
Natalie.
think I did, because it kind of came up and they said, what do you want? I think I just wrote / Natalie Rees at the end. Mm-hmm. But, you know, just type my name.
You didn't have any troubles with other people already stealing that name? Or?
Well, I don't think so, maybe. Not sure. I don't know if I do. I'll have to check it out.
We have to set you up with a website so that people can see your work and make you famous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, it's going to be like natalierees.com.
Yeah, let's do it. You can go on my agency website, search
Just
me.
Google Natalie Rees.
Natalie Rees actor. Yeah, or actress.
Is that is that a difference now? Do people still use...
I like just to say actor. It's easier.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You know, I don't see the issue with actress.
Do you reckon, this is something, I know you have to go, but do you reckon ever come a stage where they won't have a best male and best female actress, they'll just have the best actor award at the Oscars? Just one against the other.
Maybe, but the problem is a male will always win it.
Really?
Yeah, well, unfortunately that's the way the world works. But no, I think you need to have a best actor and
Everyone
best
loves like
actress.
Kate Blanchett and Nicole Kidman. They're like,
No one likes Nicole Kidman. People love
Well,
Kate Blanchett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The greatest.
Good old Kate.
The greatest
Just
actor to ever live.
Yeah, I think she seems nice. Me and her hang out all the time. No.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows? You know who's really underrated, I must say? Toni Collette. Love her. She's so good, man.
Do you see Japanese Story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
The
good in
movie's
that.
Disturbing.
Yeah, it is a little bit disturbing. What was the film that she was in? Oh, she was in Black Balloon. She was really good in that. She's in another film that I really liked.
You like that movie? I thought that was a bit overrated, that movie.
Yeah. Because
Everyone was like, oh man, Black Balloon. And I saw it. I was like, oh.
No, I really
It
liked
was
it.
a bit gratuitous, I thought.
No, I really liked it. But yeah, it probably was overrated because the writers were from Perth.
Luke Ford.
And Luke Ford. Everyone wants to be Luke Ford. That's all you have to do as an actor.
No, everyone wants to be Sam Worthington now because he's in Terminator and he's in
Well,
new James Cameron.
Here's my thing. Sam Worthington, well done to him. Came from Rockingham, man. I don't know, maybe
So you can do it.
Well, maybe he was one of those rich people from Rockingham that live
How
on
did he
the
get
beach.
famous? Did he go to Sydney? Is that
I think he must have gone to NIDA, surely. I don't know.
Yeah.
I better look
I
it up.
saw him in that what was it called? Dirty Deeds.
I haven't
And
seen
that
it.
was the first time I saw him and I was like, wow, that guy's really good. But ever since then I haven't found him good.
I saw him in a really bad film, actually. I think it was
Was
this
that?
film.
Was that Hamlet one or was that someone else? That was
No, it was called... It was
Othello.
about a crocodile.
Oh yeah, Rogue.
Rogue.
Yeah.
And, oh no, that film was so sad. It was full of actors of has-beens.
Yeah. It had,
So, Regina, who used to be on All Saints. I don't know what her real name is.
Rada Mitchell. Is that Rada Mitchell?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. And it had a whole heap of them. I all knew them. And I was like, oh, gee, you had a bit part on this, a bit part on that. And now you're all sitting on this boat in this terrible film.
I was at a party once and the director of that movie called up the person sitting next to me.
Oh,
That's my
wow.
claim to fame.
Yeah.
Because he was dating my friend's cousin.
Wow.
Yeah. Who's the girl from Sea Change. Who was in Wolf Creek, if you've seen that.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, his daughter in Sea Change. Anyway.
Mm.
Anyway, I should wrap it up, let you go.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you for having me once again.
No worries.
And I will be back on here sometime soon when James gets it all up and running properly.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, James.
No worries. You can, this has been Gimmerish FM Test Podcast. You can find us at fm.gimmerish.com or just Google Gimmerish FM. Gimmerish is in if Jimmy spoke gibberish, if that makes sense. Okay. Ciao now.